Alright, so, I'm basically back after, like, another half a year, and, I guess this will be the first video in, like, a while. And, this will be addressing the new Payday 2 update, well, at least the first day of crimefest. Now, this came out, yesterday, somewhere around afternoon or the evening or something. And, let's just say it straight up, Overkill, you done fucked it up. You really just fucked it up this time. You did really well. So, basically, for everybody who's been living under the notorious Payday rock for a while and haven't really, you know, actually bothered to look at the update notes, they have added a new system. Now, basically, this pure, funny little new update that they've added here is, let's just show it here. Let's just show it here, right? Basically, what they've done is, if it wants to load up, there we go. If we're gonna go to overkill.com, just go over here, alright? Let's just go over here. Come on. Can you load? Can you be a good boy? Is it? Did it? Give me a minute. Alright, so we're back. So basically what this update has added is this. Now, the weapon rebalance was a fine idea, and it looks really good, the new inventory system. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But what I want to focus on first here is the black market update. Now, basically what the black market update is, by the way, for anybody wondering, yes, this is a complete rip-off of the gunmetal update for TF2 that was a while ago. And, well, at least the website page is from what people are saying. I can't really confirm this, but this is just what other people are saying. So basically, apparently that's a rip-off. And, basically that's skins. And, I mean, that's a fine idea. That's a fine idea for, you know, Payday. I mean, who doesn't want their guns to look fucking all, like, I don't know, who doesn't want their judge to look like a silver thing there, or they're ready to, like, be, like, that of their group to be, like, all green. That looks really bad. But yeah, basically, what has happened here is you can now add skins to your weapons. Now that's a fine idea again, as I've already mentioned. I mean, that's a good idea, right? I mean, we already had this kind of in a mod form where you could like add materials and all of that. You could just go on Last Bullet Gaming's website and straight up download skins for specific weapons. So we already had this, but this is a bit more polished since, you know, it is Overkill making it themselves. So you can apparently now heist in style with a brand new personal weapon, like the skins and stuff. You can make your weapons more personal. Apparently that doesn't look good. But yeah. Anyways, so we now have this. Now, for anybody who hasn't played the notorious game called Counter-Strike Global Offensive, also known as CS:GO, this is basically the case animation. This looks exactly like the case animation. Like, are you kidding me? Is this supposed to be like... Is this really supposed to be original? Because it doesn't look original to me. No, in the slightest. No, it really doesn't. Nope. I mean, even look, just look. The different... They have this purple, pinks, and reds. And they have blues as well. They've just ripped it off, and this is where the best part comes. You have to buy the actual keys, also known as drills, on the actual Steam market. Are you taking the piss at me? You can buy skins on the market now for actual money. Now, Overkill stated, and I'll go into detail with this. Overkill stated this would be a free DLC, but apparently what they mean, well, DLC, why did I just say DLC? Free update. And, you know, then they pull this shit. I mean, sure, it's free. I mean, you get the actual update, but you can't use it without spending real money. Now, what pisses me off like even more in this, right? So, you know, there again, it just mentions you can go on the Steam Market and buy the actual drill and then use it. You know, you could trade it or something. Here comes the even more ace part. Aside from looking awesome, the skins offers more than just cosmetics. Skin can improve stats of the weapons. So basically, you can now improve your stats. If Payday wasn't even meta before, this is just made it into pay to win. If you want to get the best car forward, well, then you gotta pay some cash out of your pocket to either buy it off the market, this amazing new skin, or then you have to, you know, buy a drill and then hope that you might get the fucking legendary epic skin with the mods. And then we have some really, you know, this is just so, this is so original. Like, look at that inspection animation, right? I'm gonna see if I can put a little video here on the side of an AK inspection. I want you guys to see this, cause that is the AK inspection animation from CS:GO. That is it. It's not different. And then they're asking the community, in the near future, we want the community to participate in creating weapon skins through Payday 2 Workshop. So basically, this is CS:GO now. It's even got a new name. It's Payday Go. And it's so fucking AIDS, because they said it would be free, and then they pull this shit. Which I don't feel is remotely nice of them. Like, at all. Now that we're back at the main page here, of Crimefest, there should be something, mentioning it here or something. Yeah, wait, it should be here. Free? Every feature that is unlocked during Crimefest is released for free to the entire Payday 2 community. I don't think Overkill understands the actual word of free. I'd love to look this up in a dictionary for you guys, like right here, right? We're just gonna do this. Dictionary, okay, we're just gonna, free definition, look, I can't. Here it is, right? Right? Okay, here's a dictionary. Let's look it up. Free. A non-impress... Okay, yeah, no, that's not it. No. Right there. Right there. That's the definition for free. So right there, that means that it costs nothing. But if we go back to here, shut up, music, and we look at this is not free. You have to go on the market and buy the shit if you want to use it. Now, they've overhauled all this. You can have a look at this. I'm gonna link the website for this down in the description. You can read through all this. You can even just pause the video here if you want to actually read it. I'm not gonna read it out loud. There's quite a lot of shit. But basically, they've just you know, added a new system, like a new way of modifying stuff, and that is completely fine. That is a nice addition to Payday. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the actual inventory now and show you guys what's going on. So now that we're in the actual inventory, some people might have not seen this, but this is not the new Payday 2 Day 1 update or whatever. This is not why the inventory looks like this. This is after the long-awaited overhaul. Well, not overhaul, but the new enemy type came out. So basically, if we move in here, every one of the icons have been freshed up a bit, so there's actually more sprites or something to it. Like, I mean, it looks a little bit more crisp and clean, in my opinion. So let's take the grouper for a spin here, right? Basically, this is the new modification screen. Now, every one of the models is 3D modeled in here, like they were if you would usually click the preview weapon, which I can show you if you were to go in here. Basically, this is the 3D rendering of it. So, right, that's the 3D rendering of that weapon. Well, if I just done it with the right one, this is it 3D rendered, right? Basically, they've done that to the modification screen, so now when you're modifying it, it's 3D rendered. So basically, everything that you do in here or try to preview on the weapon will show up. So if I want to preview this with, like, this weapon with that mod, well, then I just click there, and it will automatically 3D render. One thing I found kind of funny with the grouper is if you look at the hammer at the back, the actual hammer there, it looks kind of funny because it kind of jumps and stuff. But yeah, basically that's all they've done in that aspect. But they've now also, if I find a good weapon here, if I just go out there, I know the Mosin has some of this. Basically, if you look right there, they've also added decimals. So basically now you have a dot something behind things at times. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, but at least now you can kind of compare stuff a little easier, since before some of the damage was kind of uneven and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure they did have decimal damage in before, and actual stats, but it just didn't show up. So it's kind of hard to actually compare stuff, because sometimes it would be quite unreliable. But, I mean, that's such a small thing that most people they don't even worry about it. Now, I want to move on to the actual thing that we were explaining before, right? The case system. Now, I will quickly just run down the case system right here. So, I'll take you guys to the aid screen, as I'd like to call it. Basically, this is the aid screen, right? I played a heist here before, and I got the Crimefest 2 safe. Now, if I accept this real quick, does this look familiar to you guys? Because it really does to me. If I could just, like, pull up a picture here, that'd be real great. This looks extremely familiar to me in two aspects, right? So I want the CSGO one. Want you guys to have a look at that first, right here. You know, they've got the exact same color scheme where you have blue, purple, pink, red, and then yellow, or the exceedingly rare item. Sorry, exceedingly rare special item. Which I don't even know what the hell is in Payday. Like, you couldn't really... I don't even know what it is. Is it like a melee weapon skill or something? A skin? I don't know. Whatever. So, and of course there's also the TFT one, which I'll probably pull up somewhere. But I mean, you guys get the idea here, right? Now, basically your drills will show up here as well, if you didn't have... if you had any. But, I mean, again, I'm not gonna use actual money on this shit, because, you know... This is just fucking AIDS. This is fucking AIDS. So basically, you can also see here, this looks extremely familiar, right? And that's the key, that's the case, and those are the weapon skins. But you know, these actually have stat modifiers as well, which I feel is just too AIDS. Too much, too far. They took it overboard, and they've now just grounded it. I don't know what the fuck Almir thought about, or what he was doing when he came up with the idea of this, but this is not free nor okay. Payday knows Almir knows the Payday 2 community, and he knows they don't like the DLC overflow and the shitty DLCs. And then he pulls this shit and thinks that we're gonna be happy with it. I mean, some people are happy with it. But those are the people that don't see what the hell it is that's actually going on here. I mean, if you actually followed along and, you know, did the road to Crimefest, I mean, I'd love if I could return those 2 million cloakers and, like, those, what was it, 1 million gin bottle kills and shit, and those 5 million card drops. I mean, that'd be great if we could refund that for something that's actually remotely useful, and not, you know, just fucking pay to win. That'd be really great. But sadly, Amir doesn't see the big picture in that way, and he just basically doesn't give a shit about us anymore. Overkill is basically just fucked their game here, and they have just given up on it. I don't get why he would do this, but yeah. Good on you, Almir. Good on you. Great stuff. Great stuff. But yeah, anyways, that was a bit of a rant. I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos in the future. You guys don't expect it, but... guys and gals, don't expect it, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. I might do some AIDS mods or something, because I found quite a few funny of those. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make a little bit of a touch on the black market update here. Which, Vlad, I don't like it. Can you please take it back? Oh! Actually, before I forget, I'm a fucking Mong. There's a third 8 part to this, and I'm just gonna quickly touch over this before I just, like, end it. Basically, we have right here the thing that I would like to call a Vulcan minigun, and we even have the, where is it, Thanatos, and the R93 sniper rifle. All of these weapons are DLC weapons, so basically you have a chance to pay for a safe, where you get a skin which you can quite possibly not be able to use, because either 1, the weapon is fucking useless by default, or 2, it's part of a DLC that you don't own. So, basically you're paying for shit. It's great. It's really great. Right there. I wanna highlight that. Like that as well. And that as well. Yeah. I don't even know. Almir, I'm sad. I'm disappointed in you. You could have done so much better. Yeah. I think that's just the end of it. I don't really want to drag this out longer than it has to be. So yeah. Good on you. Also, as a repaying of, you know, fucking up day 1 or whatever, or at least trying to make it better, they released day 2, which is 5 masks. I mean, that's great, right? I mean, 5 masks, that's totally supposed to repairs. I give up, fuck it, that's it, I'm done, no. There's so much more I need to see in this life, I can't be bothered to spend it here, right? So yeah, I'm out, fuck this, no, I give up.
Alright, I gotta leave, okay?
John, we just started. Come on, man.
Listen, there's a lot to see in this life. Not wasting it here.